All right, guys, we are live, and I just got like a post done, like as soon as that intro like ended, so that was perfect timing. But what's up, everybody? How you
Hello,
doing, May? How you doing, Karen?
Hi.
Welcome,
Hi,
pretty
well,
guys.
peeps in the
welcome back.
Yes, fun. Haven't
thing.
done this in a long time.
Yes,
Actually, we've never
this
done
is
this.
yes, I know. No, and the three of us know, yes, but combining the
Oh,
three
we
will
were
be
my
fun for
first
sure.
time. I was
Wait, didn't we?
camera, but yes, we were on
That's right.
Karen's channel, and I came on, but I was
Yeah,
in the
that's right. The first
We
time
were.
she was on.
Oh, that's right. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Cool. So
that
it's
is
like a
right. I remember.
reunion.
Yep.
Aw.
Yes. Hey,
Hey,
what's up,
Ninja.
Ginger?
Hey, Ginger.
Gi- Ginger, you notice as time has gone on, I don't call you Ginja anymore because that's how I read it the first time I saw it.
That's how I.
Because I just saw G and I didn't see the ninja part like yet, so I just saw the Ginja quote unquote part. So I called him that on and off switching with Ginger until I got it correct. So
I always call him Ninja.
yeah, well that works too, and you can
Yeah.
avoid any confusion. Which I'm sure I'm the only one who had the confusion anyway.
No, I
And
think other people did.
sorry, Joe, I skipped right over you. Hey, Joe,
Hey,
hope you
Joe.
guys are doing well. Oh, you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better.
Oh
Aw,
no. Hope you
feel
feel
Yeah, man.
better.
Just get some rest, and yeah, hopefully you feel better tomorrow
Yeah.
for sure. It's got to be in America. Oh, for sure is. And, well, New York probably specifically.
exactly.
Yeah, May knows exactly. She knows exactly what's up. That's why May's always gotten me and and always been here. But yeah, this movie is a surprise to us, me and Karen, that May just dropped on us that she's never seen Wishmaster. So this is going to be a blast
I
watching this
have
movie.
no idea what it's about. I am going in
You
You have
blind,
don't?
no idea? All
Wow.
right. This is
Cool.
awesome.
but I always hear Wishmaster, Wishmaster. Never seen it. Don't know what it's about. Never seen the trailers. So
It's a good movie. It's fun. It's a fun watch. I think you're gonna like it. I think there's a little bit of
Yeah.
CGI in there, but it works. I think it works.
Yeah, absolutely. And
There's practical too.
there's a lot of practical, and that's a lot in part because Rob Kurtzman, the director, was part of K&B Effects with Greg Nicotero and Howard Berger, and they did a slew of effects work for so many movies. And they started with Savini under Savini on Dawn of the Dead, and just went on Day of the Dead. I always forget if it's Dawn or Day that they started with. I think it was Dawn, and they went on to work on Day and
oh,
Halloween 5, movies like 40, 50 fucking horror movies just in like the 80s, 90s alone until they went on to do the effects on The Walking Dead.
Mhm.
So this was his. I don't know if Kurtzman ever directed another movie. If he did, I never saw it because he didn't do the second film. That went to Jack Shoulder, who directed A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, who I had the pleasure of having on early on in the channel, basically. It was an early interview, but so it was cool that I got to talk. I love these two movies so much. I was telling both of them backstage, and Ginger, you know this too. And most people who see this in the future, how much I love these two films, Wishmaster 1 and 2. So it's been a blast to be able to talk with the director of 2, and then to talk with Andrew Divoff himself with the Djinn. And just when he started doing the voice and shit, like it was giving me like the weirdest surreal feelings. It was like, oh my god, he's bringing me back like right then and there to the movie because he still nails the voice. That garbage compactor, like just smoked like a carton of cigarettes type voice that is so iconic. And there's a lot, May. There's a lot of horror legends and icons in this first movie.
oh,
As like in little like cameo or small roles, like we have Ted Raimi, Sam Raimi's brother. We have who else is in here? The Robert Englund, Tony Todd, Kane
Savini.
Hodder,
Yes.
Joe
Okay.
Joe Pilato from Day of the Dead. There's so
Nice.
many. There's a few others I'm probably missing too.
When I started, because I was looking for the movie, that's the only person I saw, Kane Hodder, this in it. I'm like, okay, this is already shaping up to be something that I'm gonna like. Cause
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it's a blast. I put the Look movie link for anyone who comes in, and it's pinned up there. So
I am
if you
watching
wanna
on
watch,
Amazon,
click on
and
it.
I believe
Yeah, I am too.
I'm gonna have one ad. As far as I can see, I'm gonna have
All
one.
right, so yeah, start yours and get the ad done, and then hit pause because I did that already.
Yeah.
Because
I watch
that's what I thought of earlier because I had the same issue. I was like, oh shit, that's right. There's like a minute and a half ad.
If I
Yeah,
watch
that's
it
fine.
on YouTube with the mute on, it's not going to affect anything, right?
No.
Okay, it's on YouTube too.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Ginger can't believe that you haven't seen this movie, man. And
Sorry.
there's a lot of. I know there's a lot out there. There's a lot out there.
I'm
And
excited though. It's
she's
gonna be more fun.
she's newer to the horror fanaticism and getting to every fucking movie and every genre and stuff than like lifelong people. So she's built up a lot of knowledge just in the. How many years have you been watching like obsessed with horror now?
Give me 1 second, because my daughter's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give me one.
Oh yeah. No problem.
Hi to her, beautiful girl, whichever
That's
one
right,
it is.
Ginger. Reggie Bannister is also in this from Phantasm, and it's so sad. He's probably gonna pass soon because I spoke with his wife last year on the phone for like a half hour because I called because it was the contact info on IMDb to try to get an interview with Reggie, and I didn't know he was diagnosed with dementia, and he took a turn for the worse and he wasn't doing well and stuff, and we were like he wasn't that bad at that time like last year, but so we were figuring out, me and her were talking, and I was like, if we can pre-record it, like if he's up to it, and then and of course, and so we can work out anything and stuff, because she was just worried about him forgetting or trailing off. But now it's kind of I think they made a post like bloody disgusting or something like that he's on hospice care now.
Aww.
So yeah, it's sad, but I fucking love Phantasm. Ginger is another big Phantasm fan. Hey Vaughn, how you doing? Welcome. The Spanish dubbing of Wishmaster is so funny, and when they insult the guy at the store, it's epic. That's my favorite argument in horror. Oh, that's right. You got Buck Flower too, who plays the bum, who worked for a carpenter. Well, his whole career was playing bums and alcoholics and homeless people. That was every role. He was so typecast with that. The second movie is hilarious too. There's I Want to Dance Alone with You. Yeah, the second movie is a lot more ridiculous and a lot more fun. Like that. I mean, this movie's a lot hella fun, and the effects are there's such a huge amount of effects work in this movie, just in the opening scene alone. So if anyone wants to watch along, like I said, I pinned the Look movie link. I'll drop it again if anyone comes in and wants it. And you guys ready to hit play?
Yeah. And to ask your question before that, sorry.
Yes, it is.
I kind of started, I would say 2013-ish, because I do 2012, 2013, around there.
Okay.
Because I remember that one of the first horror movies that I saw in theaters is Evil Dead 2013.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember you saying that. That was that's your first theater experience with horror. That's crazy. That's an intense one.
Yes, it is.
Super intense.
And I like
so you're it right off the bat. Yeah, see. So when you first found me and Keith's channels and stuff, and we were showing you crazy Italian shit and stuff, you were already used to diving head first.
No, not really. I started with
insane stuff. You saw Evil Dead 2013
but I did see
that's pretty gory, that movie for mainstream like theaters back then. That was because I was surprised at how gory.
Yeah, it is. It's a hard
back then. It's so good. Ginger has a question before we start. What were your first horror movies? You don't know my first horror movie, Ginger, at this point?
His first horror movie was The Thing. No,
No, that's my favorite horror movie.
that's your favorite. That's right.
Halloween was my first horror movie. On Halloween at 6 years old.
Oh wow.
Then soon after that, I saw the Friday the 13th movies
Oh.
in order because they had the like then when they used to play like on USA. I don't know about Sci-Fi. They're like AMC and USA Network. They would play the series franchise like 1 through 8, like a marathon on every Friday the 13th.
Oh.
So sometime right after, like a little bit after I saw Halloween, the next Friday the 13th probably, I caught them all like back to back. I was glued to the screen for like the entire day. Like
That's cool.
That's awesome.
just watching.
The first
And those are my first 2 like intros.
The first one I saw.
What were we saying, Karen?
5 was Kolchak's The Night Stalker. And then the first one I remember seeing.
And at 5?
At 5. Yeah, 5 years old.
Wow, you beat me.
Yeah. And then I feel like the first horror movie I watched was the Amityville Horror. Like back when it first came out. Because I remember I didn't go to it. I had to wait till it came on TV, but I remember being in the back laneway with a bunch of friends, and one girl got to go see it, and she described the whole thing, and everybody had read the book. And so when I finally got to see it, it was very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's
awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's a great. I mean, that's a classic for a first memory, like a vivid memory of a horror experience. Yeah, Amityville Horror. I mean, I like 2 better. Amityville 2 Possessed.
Yeah, I like that one too. I love that one too. That was years.
That movie's batshit crazy. Yeah. That was 82 or I think or 81, 82. Max, we didn't start it yet. Actually, we're about to start it. If you want to watch along, I'm on to countdown like right now. Actually, but hey, Max, and hey, Daniel. I typed it to you earlier, but yeah, Kane Hodder is in here. We got so many people. Yeah, that's right. Angus Scrimm does the narration at the beginning of this movie. So I mean, there's so many just horror
icons. Huge cast. You're gonna be blown away, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
And Children of the Corn. You were saying, okay, that's what I noticed with a lot of horror fans, especially like ones like us who get big into horror and stuff, and even like fucking go as far as making channels where we talk about it nonstop. That we tend to start young. Like I know a lot of people who started watching horror movies from like 5 to 10, like in that age range.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it means, but I just it's something I do tend to notice over my life.
It's nostalgic.
Mine was
loving and hating it.
But it made me so scared. I did not want to watch a horror movie ever again.
That's true, man.
I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
I could see that. There's a deer outside my window.
Yeah, I definitely can too.
He's come to watch.
I wish anyone had what actually.
Window.
Hey, Pat.
Hey,
all right,
Patrick.
we're gonna get the movie started.
Patrick.
So, what's up, Pat?
Yeah.
And yes, I am in that. Somehow, I don't know how we came up with that because nothing else rhymed with cat and bat. That's why. That was an animal or insect, technically. Whatever, it don't matter. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. That was like a yes, go. That wasn't like a question. Go. Okay. Good.
I have an ad. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll catch up.
I will pause it.
Don't worry.
No,
let's pause it.
Yeah,
we pause it.
I can't believe it.
I will have one.
Because she's watching it in real time and she hasn't seen it. All right. Play. I'm on Wes Craven Presents, which, yes, this is Wes Craven. I don't know if he even produced.
Yeah.
He did. Produce this? I forget. He did, right? The first one was produced by him. Yes, because he went on to put as a lot of directors do, put their name on things that they didn't directly produce, but maybe got some type of credit on, or just lent their name to a project. So I always forget if he actually was the producer, but yeah, he was. Which you would think would add, because this movie's so underrated still. Let me lower that. This movie is still so underrated, I feel. Yeah, it doesn't get enough love.
Tammy Lauren, do you remember her in something else, like a TV series or something? Because she's so familiar to me and I can't figure it out.
I think she just has a familiar face, because I know what you mean, because I always said that, because I feel like I've seen her in something else, but I can't recall anything that she was in. I mean, nowadays it's easy. I could just look it up. I never thought to do so, but every time I do watch this, I always think she has such a familiar face, and I feel like I've seen her before or since, and I can't think of what.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe she just was in bit roles.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe I had some type of. Maybe you're right. Maybe she was on some sitcom or TV show or something like that. Wishmaster and Maniac. I can't fucking talk. Maniac Cop should return. Yeah, I like Maniac Cop 1 and 2. 3's not that good.
That's with Bruce Campbell, right?
Yeah.
I believe I watched that with you, Maniac Cop. I watched it with you a long time ago.
Did we? No, I didn't watch Maniac Cop with you. I haven't done any Maniac Cop watch-alongs or anything.
Well,
reviews or anything.
Well,
I feel like I watched it.
Maybe it was Keith or the other guy's channel, but I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it was on Sean's back in the day, or
I remember watching
Keith's, Yes, yeah, okay, so maybe it was on one of theirs.
A lot of those old school movies with you guys, so.
Yeah, the first two are fun. I like the second one the best. I like Maniac Cop 2.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Ginger, that's what I think it is, because
maybe
she does remind me of Jerry Ryan. So maybe that's what it's always been, that I've always looked at her and think Jerry Ryan, and then think that this actress is in something else.
Yeah, maybe.
I love the intro of this. Yeah, this is Angus Scrimm narrating, the tall man from the Phantasm series. And the fire gave birth to the Djinn.
I watched that movie called Djinn, I believe.
I keep seeing that as I browse, but I don't throw it on for fear of it being terrible. How was it?
I didn't pay attention to it. I just remember seeing the last few minutes of it.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Actually, semi often. At least maybe one night a week, there's a movie I throw on that I'm just not paying attention half the time. Then I just all right, what if it's not worth it? If it didn't seem like it was something I missed, I would have really liked that if I paid attention, then it'll just pass me by and I'll forget all about it and never watch it again.
Yeah, I feel like I need to watch it because it's like a mythology, I guess, but I don't know much about it, about the whole Djinn thing.
Yeah, they're basically born from fire, and they're modern day genies, and they grant 3 wishes to the person who releases them from their little ruby. He lives in a ruby, and that's very literal, but it's a portal to his prison that he's locked in. He's locked in this stone, this opal, I think it is. And this flashback is in Persia, I think, in ancient Persia.
Yeah,
and this is after, because everything you wish for from the Djinn, he twists it just a bit to fuck with you royally, and usually kill you or permanently screw your life up forever.
And
what's happening now. That's such a great effect, that skeleton effect.
All of this is really great. I love how
this whole scene.
Oh, that is so cool.
I know, right? That stop motion there with the skeleton moving still looks great. I think I like stop motion.
I see the whole Tom Savini thing in here. I see it. Great effect. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in this whole movie, but this scene and the last 20 minutes or so too have a ton of effects. I love that lizard creature.
Oh, that is horrible.
It's so weird looking. And then the tail.
I don't like lizards, so this is giving me the I don't do lizards. Oh my lord, but that looks amazing though.
Yeah, this is in ancient Persia. I love his look though, like in general, but I do like him with the hood over him in this flashback here.
It's just so well done though. It's so creepy.
I know. I don't know why he didn't go on to become as big as like Freddy and Jason and Michael and Chucky and dare I say Ghostface. He's not a fucking icon. He's a costume, but whatever. It's not the point. It's the point is Wishmaster, the djinn should have become bigger. He should be bigger than he is.
Especially with so many movies that he has, huh?
Well, yeah, there's the 4, but 3 and 4 are terrible, and they're so bad. They're not even worth watching. Yeah, I mean, of course, watch them like if you want, but 1 and 2. I mean, because you'll see, Andrew Divoff's performance in this is what is 75%. Would maybe be a little too high, maybe like 60%. This movie is his performance alone, because he doesn't just play the djinn; he also plays a human being too, who like a human being form of the djinn.
Yeah.
So just his whole performance is fantastic in this.
But JT, was he in the other films?
He was in 2.
He was just in 2, and that was it.
Playing the djinn, yeah, 1 and 2, and that was it. And then they had some other guy in 3 and 4, and yeah, even the look of him, because they look like cheap sci-fi movies. 3 and 4.
Oh,
like, they look like those real cheap movies you'd see on sci-fi, and then that's how the budget is. That's how the effects look, and there's no practical effects or anything near this level, or even 2, like, which is a little light on the effects compared to this, but there's still some really cool stuff in 2. They're just they're real bad.
okay.
Oh, there was a little cameo there.
Yep. You got 2 here in this scene. You have, or 3. You have Ted Raimi, you got Robert Englund, and you have Joe Pilato from Day of the Dead, Rhodes, who's driving the
crane.
thing, the forklift, the crane, crane. Yeah, that's Joe Pilato.
That's awesome.
Right there, yeah, the guy who's the drunk who spills the thing, causes the whole accident.
There you go, giving it away. I didn't know it was.
I just said to myself too. Yeah, I just said to myself in my head. I said, "That's right. That's his mitzvah." But that's not like a big thing, though, because it's not really.
I mean,
I did think that though.
Too excited.
Nobody dies. That's
it's hard to because you would think I would have seen this, but what happens is older movies, I don't really necessarily go back and watch. I'll watch the different ones, but I love when I'm with you guys, and then I'm able to, and then I'm introduced to these older movies that are awesome, and so I wait for watch parties to watch it. To be honest, I enjoy it more like that.
That makes sense. I'm glad you enjoy hanging out and watching them and talking about these, because we all love it. We love having you here. Oh. And you too, Karen.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun.
So Karen has a long weekend off, right, Karen?
Yeah, that's good. You have a long weekend off.
I do. I have 4 days off. I can't believe it. And I'm doing live streams all weekend. So
nice. There you go.
I'm doing with you, which is going to be so fun on Saturday. And then after that, I'm jumping on Keith's channel for another one.
That night?
Yeah, that night.
That'll be cool.
What are you guys doing on that night?
So we're going to do, it's a movie I've never seen before. It's called Who Could Kill a Child from 1976. Have you seen it?
With him, I saw that with him.
Oh, okay. I'm watching that one because he said it was like one of the ones that we watched.
Yeah, that's right. I remember Keith doing that.
Yeah, he did that.
Looks fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It was, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So I figure that way I'm doing 2 full nights. If I would have done 3 nights, I think I'd be too tired. So I thought I'll just do a double feature on Saturday, and that'll be good.
Awesome. Okay, I'll be there right after our show. That's awesome.
Okay, sounds good. It's going to be late, though. It'll be 10 my time.
That's on
so 1 a.m. your time.
What else can I? What else?
That's cool.
Who sleeps?
I'll stop by this because I'll be awake.
Awesome. Thank you guys. It'll be really fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Definitely.
And guess what I'm doing the week after you, man?
What are you doing?
So Cody from Dude Who Loves Movies coming on. Guess what we're watching? Guess what we're watching?
Chucky.
Hi, Chucky, Child's Play.
Oh, nice. The
brother.
first one?
Cody
The
is my
originals?
brother.
He's good at that. I'm gonna like rewatch some of the stuff so I know a little bit of what to talk about. But
Are you watching the first one?
the first one,
Yeah, the original.
Either for
Cool.
Okay.
yeah.
That was another one that I saw very young, was Child's Play. And we used to scare the shit out of my sister, my family. We were all sadists and evil people, I guess. My parents would grab each a copy of the VHS covers in Blockbuster every week when we would go to Blockbuster, because my sister was terrified of Chucky's face. And I would grab Child's Play 2, they would grab Child's Play 1 and 3, and we would literally run after her, chase her around Blockbuster. And she'd be freaking out, and it was hilarious.
Aww.
She still hates him to this day. She still hates Chucky to this day.
I love him today because I had to force myself.
I know, I love him.
To love him.
I love him so much.
Yeah, I was terrified of Chucky. I couldn't.
You were scared at the beginning. Now you love him. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
Oh, now he's everywhere. Like, he's in my shirt. He lives with me.
Yeah.
I had to look down because I forgot it this morning if I threw on this Terrifier shirt or my Chucky shirt, and it wasn't the Chucky shirt. But I do have a Chucky shirt, and I love it very much so.
I need a Chucky shirt.
And I have a Chucky hoodie too, actually.
Ooh.
You need it.
And you have dolls too. I see one in the background. Good guy doll.
I always wanted one of the good guy dolls, like the actual good guy doll, like in the yellow box, like that looks like the original good guy, not like Chucky with his bride Chucky, Chucky.
Yeah.
Because I remember Spencer's back in the day.
You cannot see it on the camera, but the whole side of my here, all of that is Chucky.
All Chucky. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Your collection's amazing. Amazing.
But the way I was petrified of him, it wasn't that amazing.
Yeah. I had a boyfriend at the time too that used to tease me and say late at night, Chucky. Like, stop.
That's funny.
He
just had a look about him. He always had a look about him, especially in the first 3 movies, that he just so innocent looking, and then he just the way they animate him is in the earlier films is just so cool. I love how, like, when he in the original, when he's in front of the mom's in front of the fireplace and she's screaming, shaking him, and then he says, "You fucking bitch," and like the way his eyebrows are going up and down and stuff. All of that is so cool. Like, that is such good work by everybody who did that, like puppeteer work and everything.
So, man, this girl, do you recognize her from anything? Does she look familiar to you?
So we left. We were on the docks, right? And quick recap. Then the guy Joe Pilato dropped the statue because he was drunk, so he dropped the statue with the crane, and it killed some dude. And the statue broke, so some guy found a gemstone in it, this opal, and he hawked it, and now our main character here, she works as like a jewel analyzer and stuff at a jewelry store, or a appraiser, and now she's looking at the jewel, and that's basically where I'm at.
Yeah, right. I saw when he found it in the middle of a rock or something.
Yeah, it was part of the statue that Robert Englund's character was getting shipped to him. He's like a collector of old stuff.
Send it to me. Send me your Chucky doll. Send me a picture. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, send it to me too, Ginger. I don't think I ever saw it either.
Why is it an opal? I thought opals were like sort of
I think he says it right in this scene, right? Did he say?
But is that
I'm pretty sure it's a fire opal is what it's called.
Okay.
In this. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
I mean, I've seen this movie so many times. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
Let me see. It is a fire opal. Yes.
Okay. So that's how they look. Oh, that's
Cha-ching
really cool.
for my memory. Win for my memory tonight.
Look at you, knowing it all.
I just said I could fucking remember. Oh, that's right. She's a basketball coach.
I do agree with you guys. She does have a very familiar face. What else?
Right? Nothing that I know of.
Huh?
I feel like she was in a sitcom or something. But I can't remember.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
You're gonna have to, because she does look very, very familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, she has just like that familiar face. Oh, The Young and the Restless. She was in.
Oh, so it's in the soap opera.
The soap opera. Yeah. I never watched it, but I know the show.
She was in Young and the Restless. Okay, maybe that's where I recognize her from.
She only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 credits, film credits to her name, and then a lot of TV.
Oh, okay.
Like an episode of Criminal Minds, 2.5 Men, Luke Carey show. It goes on and on.
Okay.
Like through the 90s, especially.
Okay, that's probably why I remember.
Yeah. But this is all I know her from, is this movie. And I don't really care for her compared to Morgana in the second movie for aforementioned reasons of being sexually attracted to her from adolescence.
Oh, what is this thing doing?
It looks like a weird alien with a air pack on his back or something, or a jetpack. But it's cool though. It looks cool.
All hell's gonna break loose.
I like those little shots when it goes through the opal, like the corridors of the opal, and it's like almost Sam Raimi-esque, like Evil Dead, like how the camera like runs, kind of, if that makes sense.
Speaking of Evil Dead, you prefer? I think you said it before, but do you prefer the first one or the second one?
Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
I like the first one.
Yeah,
I like
for sure.
That's in like
that's in my top 20 movies. Evil Dead 2.
I see. I mean, how can I say it? I do like the Henrietta part in the second one. I do love that. But for some reason, I like the first one more. But I do enjoy that part.
I mean, to put it this way, my top Evil Dead 2 is in my top 20 films of all time, and Evil Dead 1 is in my top 40 movies of all time. Okay. So they're both there. And they're like, if I'm in the mood for the more serious tone, then I'll go with the original Evil Dead. Mm-hmm. If I'm in the mood for the slapstick, over the top crazy humor and physical humor, Bruce Campbell, and like the real like Ash Williams coming out, then I'll go with Evil Dead 2. But overall, Evil Dead 2 is like a perfect movie for me. Okay. They both are, though. I mean, Evil Dead is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So tell me something. This creature right here is the djinn, right?
Yeah, he's coming out of that
opal thingy, whatever. And so now he's gonna grant him the wishes?
Yeah, he said well, and that's the thing. The djinn fucking cheats. Like, not at like twisting the wishes, at people asking him. Like, he'll just say something, and then they'll respond, and he'll say done, and then grant the wish, even though it's not a wish, because he said, he asked the guy, is this something you wish not to see? And he says, uh-huh. And then he blinds him and has his eyes sewn shut or some shit.
Oh, that is messed up.
Or is that another movie I'm thinking? No, that's just happened.
That's how it goes. And he's trapping souls.
I always confuse the two movies that kills
for power. And when she's the one that basically unlocked the stone at the beginning, right? So she's the one that gets granted the wishes.
Yeah, exactly.
At the
Because
end,
it broke in the machine.
He's tricking the people so he can steal their souls.
Yeah,
as
like
many as he can until he gets to her. But she
and
has
then
the power.
she has to make the 3 wishes. Like she gets granted 3 wishes because she awoke him. And he's been in there for like 2,000 years or some shit like that. He's been locked in there ever since the event in Persia at the beginning.
Right.
And
you know what he looks like Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, the Jeepers Creepers design? Yeah, I could see a similarity for sure.
I could see that too.
Oh my god.
There's a series that fucking crashed and burned so hard, it's disgusting.
I haven't
Jeepers
watched any of
Creepers?
the other
Oh
ones.
god. The first one is I love it. It's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
The second one's watchable. It's fun, but it's a little boring and long. And then 3 is and Reborn are both god awful. Those are like sacrilegious to film.
I haven't seen Reborn.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. CGI pissing in the woods. Literally, they have so much green screen in that movie that they literally had somebody stand in front of a green screen and put woods behind him for him pissing for a scene. Instead of shooting in the very free everywhere woods. For some reason, they thought CGI would be better. That's how insane that movie is. It's so bad. The script, both of them, 3 and Reborn, they're fun. No, they're not fun. They're not even fun to watch. I was going to say they might be fun to watch for how bad they are, but they're not. They're just going to infuriate you, especially if you're like a nitpicky bastard like me, or if you're a big fan of the series,
right?
Or the first 2 movies. Here's Buck Flower playing the bum as always, and Reggie Bannister behind the counter. Actually, I forget if this is true or not. I think it is. Or maybe it's not. Because maybe I read it somewhere that someone thought it was Tom Savini, or if it's actually him. But rumor has it that Tom Savini possibly was in that pharmacy, and you could see the back of his head in like a quick little shot. But I forget if that's true or not. I don't know why I can't. Yeah. I don't know why. If that was like a myth and then like it was debunked, like, or if it's actually true.
Okay. Ginger was saying that he prefers the 2013 Evil Dead. That's one of my horror movies.
Yeah, I was just bringing that up. I mean, I could see it 100%.
That movie is just it's perfection. It's perfect.
That is
a horror movie to me.
Yeah, he's not wrong. That is a good movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
yes,
it's one of the best remakes post the 2000s for me. 100%.
Everybody's smoking in this movie too.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody.
This is the scene that when I had Andrew Divoff on said is his favorite scene.
Is it?
It's his whole dialogue with Buck Flower here, especially after he picks his cigarette up, the gin, and he smokes a cigarette and then he talks. That's his favorite scene in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Hold on, I will be right back.
Sure. What do you think so far, man?
I'm liking this. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going in pretty blind. I know nothing about it.
Yeah. So, that's good. It is kind of fun. It's not too complicated where you're stumbling over what's happening. The acting's a little over the top kind of thing here and there, and the CGI, but it's a fun movie to watch, I think.
So does he grant wishes to anybody that he encounters, or only the person that took him out of the thing?
Anybody he encounters, he tricks them because he's trying to steal their souls. So he kind of gets them to grant a wish, but he screws them over and ends up like killing them and taking their souls. Okay. And then this blonde girl, she was the one that unlocked him at the beginning at the lab,
right?
Because he talked to her. And she is the one that gets granted the wish. Maybe it's 3. I feel like it's only 1 wish, but she gets granted the wish at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and she keeps, for some, like, she's kind of psychically connected to him, so she keeps having these visions of these killings that are happening, that he's
something happens, she feels it, right?
She feels it and is connected to it. So
wow.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. They've taken that story of the djinn and kind of put that dark evil twist to it, rather than a genie, just a genie in a bottle.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Differentiate him from a genie, right?
Yeah. The actual story, because over generations, they're talking about that, like, the dark story kind of became something more easy for people to handle and relate to, so that it became more sweet and kind and nice,
right?
Like a cute story of a genie in a bottle, and he grants you wishes.
That is so.
Yeah.
Oh, you just saw Reggie Bannister get cancer, huh?
Yes.
That's such a cool effect, too.
And now everybody's smoking in this movie.
Yeah.
Connie. Hey, Connie. Thank you. Even though I hate when people do that, because I don't do like much stuff for members, but now that's more of an incentive too. Because I only have 3, and it's Ginger, Russell, and Pap.
You put out so much content, JT. You totally deserve it. Come on.
I know, but I still I feel like I don't do membership, but at least now I can, because I've been doing extra stuff for other platforms also. So
maybe you could release like interviews a little bit ahead of time or something for
premieres and stuff. I can definitely do that and stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely. How are you doing, Connie? Thank you again. Thank you.
Get any, people that do it without you asking them. I don't think they're doing it to get anything, like,
Yeah.
No, I know, I get it. I know.
Totally.
It's just because I forget that I even have. Sorry, Gigi, but I forget that I even have members. Like that's awesome. Thank you, Connie. How you doing? Actually, for that, I will play the little clip of Andrew Divoff himself talking about that little scene.
And that is now my favorite scene to this day in Wishmaster. When I pick the cigarette up and I say, "Run, insect, run and tell those you will what you will. Tell them there is something loose in their city, something which feeds on wishes, but tell them quickly while you still have a soul." I effing love that scene, I gotta tell you.
That is so awesome.
It's cool. Crazy how he nails the voice still. So many, like, fucking decades later, almost 30 years later. Yeah.
That's what you have in the short that made me want to watch the movie. Remember?
Yeah. That's where you comment. I was trying to think where you commented on the interview or the short. Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's him. Okay, cool. I'm interested. I want to watch it now.
Yeah, his voice is just great. His voice is so iconic.
No, you gotta go to.
And he gets a lot more screen time in 2. But like as the person version, like the persona he takes on, he steals like someone's face basically and puts it on, and he transforms into it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. Are you watching movies with Mom?
She's supposed to be in bed, but she's
watching Wishmaster at a young age. See.
What's your favorite character in the movies? Isn't that him?
Daddy what?
Him?
No, Daddy what?
Which one? Isn't that him?
Daddy what? Daddy what?
Daddy what? Come on. You know, May, what it is.
Oh, look, they're saying hello from Australia.
Hello, Australia.
Hello, Australia. All right, go back to bed, okay? Go back to bed.
No.
You have.
Hey, Aunt.
Hey, Anthony.
How you doing, buddy?
Thanks for coming by.
Back to bed. Okay, be good girl.
Bye, sweetheart.
Go.
Oh, nice, man. Up to 2012 in his memoirs. Good for you, man. I know you've been working a lot on those.
Yep.
All right, doing good. If you want to watch along, Connie, I put the link. It's pinned, the Look movie link. We can give you a timestamp. It should still have. No, I don't, because I restarted my computer. Damn it. Oh well. I love how she tells this guy that he got screwed royally.
She's trying to find out where he got that from.
So cool.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
He's
He's
so-
not a bad guy.
I'm gonna give it to you, and you're going.
He's not a
Bring it to
bad
the
guy, mommy. He's not a bad guy.
He's not.
Well, happy birthday to Uncle Danny.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, happy birthday, Uncle Dan.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. So go take him to bed.
Yeah, that's right. Ginger, the little one, got a hello from Australia.
Yeah, she did. She say hello, Australia. This is why I don't do this as much because
Hey, Echo.
Echo, hola.
I got food in my goatee and I have to go clean it. Hell,
Oh no.
Echo.
man, we got to do a watch or something soon, man. It's been forever.
Just don't let Echo.
I'll
pick the
message
movie.
you.
Yeah, don't let Echo.
Yeah. No, we've had fun times with him picking the movie, and times that I wanted to murder him afterwards because it was awful. But for the most part, they were always good picks.
Yeah. No.
I mean, we did the Birdemic movies together, slower than the Birdemic movies. I mean, you can, but there's not many contenders.
You should do Jeepers Creepers Reborn just so we can pick it apart.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I did a whole rant video on that shit. That and 3. Wait, did I do Reborn? Yeah, I did Reborn. I ripped that to shreds, just like with 3. Yeah, both of them are so bad. Oh, they're so bad. They're like the few like rant videos that I have on my channel, along with Return to Sleepaway Camp, which is another god awful movie that doesn't deserve to exist. It's so, especially compared to the first 3 movies, which I love all 3 Sleepaway Camps.
I've only
Especially
seen the first one. I've never seen any of the.
Oh, we gotta do 2 and 3 sometime. I've done like a watch already of both of those. I don't care. I can watch those movies anytime.
I've seen the first one. I've seen one other one too, but I can't remember which one it is. Oh, Baron Von needs that. 'Cause this is
the horror con where that I was at,
This is
that I
the
was
guy.
Where?
This is the guy that has it. What?
Felicia Rose was at the horror con that I was at. So that was really, really pretty cool.
Oh, she was nice. Yeah,
oh, cool.
that's cool to meet her. And yeah, you got to meet Terrifier people. That's freaking
That's
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so awesome.
I want to try to get to one of the Jersey ones again this year.
Yeah.
Probably September, because they have one this month. I think it might be like next week or some shit like that. But sometime soon. But
I
it's
need
in
to move.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
I need to move.
Yeah. Well, when I move to Montreal, I'll be able to go to one.
Are you ready to move though, Karen?
We're gonna
Anthony's-
go probably in a year or so when daughter's done high school, and then we're looking at
Okay.
it. Yeah, totally. We'd be
Okay.
closer to
That'd be
you
cool.
guys then.
Yes.
Abby wants to live in New York actually, but
I'm happy to come. Come over, Abby. Join us.
Yeah, come
we'll be
on,
close.
come on to
We
New
can
York.
hook up and do a convention.
One of us. Google gobble, one of us. Anthony, you saw Final Destination Bloodlines. It was awesome. I saw it too. I have a review I have still to edit
I
to
haven't
put
seen
out on it. It's all right. I mean, I'm glad you thought it was awesome, man. I would rank it as the last in the series for me, but I mean, I loved the whole franchise, and there was a decent amount of good stuff in this newer one, but
1
The
second.
I don't know.
first one
It was
was filmed
something
here.
missing for me. Yeah, it wasn't in Canada.
Yeah, in my city.
Oh,
It was actually
I think you
filmed.
told me that once. That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
I was gonna do
That's
a
awesome.
location filming and I never did it, but yeah, right here.
Yeah, I love that franchise. 4 has always been the lackluster one out of the 5 for me. But then now this one I think is just under 4. But it's still fun. I had a really fun time watching it.
I still want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah, Ginger, you think? Bloodlines over Final Destination 4? All right. I mean, I could, and I've been stewing on it even after I did a short little 3-minute thing on TikTok about it with my initial thoughts, and then when I recorded the review that I got added for to put that out, that it's been growing on me more as like I've been stewing on it and talking about it. So it's gone up already a bit since I first watched it. I might watch it again. Like,
Sometimes that helps. You saw it in theaters?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes watching it at home, it
got
kind of
as soon as
changes
came
it.
out.
Sometimes watching
Yeah,
it again
no,
at
that's
home changes it.
that's why I do that with newer releases, and that's why I don't review a lot of newer movies because one, I just like the older films better, and there's just not even that I like them better. I just like going back and like it's kind of like building a collection. Like I don't have a physical media collection, so I have a collection of my thoughts on these movies. And it's like, oh, what's your thoughts on this movie? Boop, pick them out of the 1.7 thousand videos on the channel and find out. And or like if I want to refresh my memory and stuff 20 years from now and say, what did I think back then? Either ridiculous that I said.
Same.
It's like a little time capsule. But like I like going back to like favorites and stuff, and there's a lot of movies I want to cover before like a lot of newer movies. But if it's a big one like this, like a Final Destination movie of a series I love, then I'm always going to jump into a review as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm in a commercial.
Oh,
no problem. Actually, I am too. That means we're like exactly spot on same time.
Because we're on Prime, and I knew that it was going to be in the middle.
Yeah, I did too.
Do you know what your time stamp is roughly?
I don't know. I gotta wait until it finishes.
Okay.
No, it says it 37:39.
Okay.
Is that it? Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know.
On Tubi, it don't tell you. That's why he's probably thinking.
No, I cannot see it.
Tubi, it says screw you. I'm just giving you a countdown to when the ads end. Unless they change that too. I should have noticed it. I watch Tubi very often.
I don't know if it's on my Tubi.
All right, it's back now. Is it back for you, May?
No? Okay.
No, not yet. I got 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
Okay. I just paused.
Yeah, it's only one commercial. You know, it's like a one thing of commercial, but it's pretty long. I see.
What was that? And I just got offered a movie. Oh, nice, man. When I buy a house, helping soon. Live in New York City. Oh, you're in New York City? Man, I don't know why I forgot that.
Everybody lives there.
Well, that sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. And yeah, I know, right?
Except me.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day, like you were saying.
Maybe.
Come join the New York crew.
Maybe.
I got 45 seconds left.
Oh God, you're killing me.
I know.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Slowest commercial ever.
I know. Stupid thing.
Wow.
All right. We're in the 20-second thing. Let's see. Because I do not see the timestamp. I don't got it yet.
All right, so we were playing again, right?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right, good. I didn't start it yet.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I am at.
You should see like a little pavilion.
I'm at 3742.
Okay, I'm a little bit.
37. Okay.
3746. 3747.
See, you know how to do it. All right, close enough. Yeah, right about there.
3756.
Yeah,
I'm at the part where he's talking to the girl.
yeah.
Right. The girls are talking to each other.
Mama.
I like this older lady. She looks familiar too, but I can't think. I know she's been in other things, but I can't think of what.
He looks so different in your interview. Like he changed into like a different kind of person, you know, from the movie.
Yeah,
He's
I
so
know.
polished.
It's
Looking in this like business suit and stuff, and in your
Yeah.
thing, he just looks like very like.
I know, rugged and like
Yeah.
chill. And no, he was a blast. He was such a fun time talking with him.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that one.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
interview that you did.
Yeah, he was fun.
Yeah.
I was talking to trying to get the director of this Rob Kurtzman on, and I talked to him, and then he said email his assistant. I emailed his assistant. She said Rob said he'd like to come on, and then she said that his schedule is busy until beginning of May, which is this month. So get back to us then. Got back to him, and then said unfortunately his schedule's ramped up again, and can you reach back out like in few months or something like that. So I said, yeah, that's fine. So I definitely want to get him on though, because I would
You
love
will
to
eventually.
round out the trilogy of like director of this movie, director of the second movie, and Andrew Divoff.
Yeah, that's
Then-
all it is. You just got to keep trying.
Yeah, then I think I can't talk any more about these movies like online, because
Yeah.
like between I've done videos on all four of the movies, and then the interviews, this watch party.
Mhm.
I don't think I ever did. No, I never did a watch party for these movies. No,
I don't remember it.
no, I try not to repeat the same movie. Same with reviews. I never do the same movie twice.
Yeah.
Brianna doing well. Just spoke to her. Who's Brianna? This woman is so like chipper and happy.
Ooh, she found cash on her.
He's a tricky little djinn.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Does it bother you knowing that your beauty will fade? Oh, my Lord.
Oh, what is your timestamp? Maybe I'm like way ahead.
I am at
40, 53. I mean, 56, 57,
Okay.
40,
I'm at-
50, 41 minutes.
I'm at 41.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
And what part are you at?
Where he's talking to the woman about her beauty and stuff.
Okay, so
And that it's
this
going to fade. And,
version that I'm watching perhaps has a few cuts in it because I'm a little bit ahead of that.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it on YouTube.
Oh.
That makes sense. I wonder what's cut from it.
Oh, no. He turned into a mannequin.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, see?
I love that shot of her eyes rolling back in her head.
Oh, no.
And then all these
It's pretty cool.
people. Yeah, it looks really good. All the people that he's granting these wishes to, he collects their souls.
Right.
To try to
Regenerating?
what?
Is that how he's regenerating? By collecting people's soul?
It's so he can it's not actually like I don't know if they say that in this movie or if it's the second one, but it's a species there's a whole species of djinn. Like he's not the only one like that. And he wants to bridge like the world between, like our world and his world and have the Djinn race take over the world, basically, and
my-
usher in like Armageddon, like the end of the world.
Okay. Oh wow.
I forget if it's this movie that they first bring that up or if it's in the sequel.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it's like a form. It's kind of like a demon thing, like a demonology kind of thing, but in Persian countries, right? Like,
Oh yeah, jinns are real things in mythology and in countries over there.
Yeah.
In the Middle East. And for like exactly the same thing, like for being like genies, basically.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey Nan, how
Hey,
you doing?
Hey, Nanette, how's it going? How you feeling? How's your grandma?
how's Jack?
And most important,
Yeah, how's she doing? And yes, how is Jack? Yeah, it's the second one now, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have to watch a second one.
Yeah. No, I know they don't talk about the Armageddon thing, but I don't know if they mention. I forget if they mentioned about the Djinn like being a species.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't see multiple of them in any of the movies, but like it's just something that's like said by the Djinn when he's like explaining what his plan. Like, yeah, it is in two. Like fully, yeah, they don't mention this species at all in this.
Mm-hmm. And
No, this
you said
guy's-
Andrew's
this
in the
guy's-
second one?
Yeah, he's in the second one.
Okay, that's
He's in more of it too. I mean, he gets a lot of screen time in this too, but there's even more screen time that he gets in the second one.
Oh, this guy just went cray.
Yep,
Oh my god, why?
because the guy before the cop said that he gets away every time they catch him and they can't pin anything on him.
Oh
And
my-
he said, for once, I'd just like to catch him dead to rights. So it made him act out. So now, and he says all like witnesses everywhere. So like now everyone witnessed this, and he's
his wish came
definitely,
true.
yeah, he has him dead to rights. Yeah, and he uses it as a distraction to get Alex's info because he's trying to find her after she awoken him.
Oh wow, okay.
Because she's the one that gets 3 wishes from him to
Right.
fulfill the prophecy.
Oh man.
That's so cool. The jaw riff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this guy gets riddled.
Yes,
with
he's down.
bullets.
Well, he's finally dead. Like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, he's like Scarface. He's like Tony Montana.
Hello to my little friend.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what movie I was rewatching the other night? It's not a movie. It's how can
What?
I say? Okay.
Which one?
So the Hellraiser.
The original?
Yes. Because the first time I saw it, it was kind of late. And when I watch those movies a little late, it's like you're having a fever dream. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or whatever mind state you're in at the time for sure.
So I finally the other night watched it at a decent time. And I really enjoyed it. Like it's really good.
I
The-
love that first
You know-
movie. I don't care what anybody thinks. I love that first movie. I was around when it came out, and it was so huge with my friends. Like I just
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, because
Nah,
the first
that's a
this-
classic movie. But it is also another movie and franchise I never really like loved. Like, but I
Because it goes
do
down-
grow.
the second
Because
or
of
third-
what? Yeah, no, I mean, there's like 8 or 9 or something like that, and each one gets like, from what I've heard, I haven't seen past the third one, and I don't even remember the third one. The first 2 I enjoy, and I kind of enjoy the first one more and more every time I rewatch it, which isn't too often, but maybe every like few years I'll toss it on again, and I'll like it again, like
Yeah.
even more than I did the previous time. So
Yeah.
I mean, it does keep growing on me, and it's a classic movie, and it's an excellently made film. It's just
Yeah, I
like
really-
something doesn't fully click for me with it, like to this point still.
Did you like
Same
the
with 2. I actually did.
Because I really liked that.
Really liked it. I did.
So, yeah.
JT, you
Which
should
I
reach
was-
out to Doug Bradley.
Yeah, actually, I never thought of that.
Bet you get him on.
Oh my god.
It's possible. I'm not a big Hellraiser fan though, so I mean, I can still
It'd be a
ask
good
him
interview
whatever.
then.
Yeah, and he's been in a lot of other stuff too. So
Yeah.
True.
yeah, that's somebody to add to the list.
Man, we'll watch. I'll watch.
There
I
you
am
go.
still so mad that I wasn't around when you had Dana.
Oh yeah, she was so good. She was so fun.
For her, I was so mad that I missed that because I love her in the Ash versus Evil Dead show.
Yeah,
Love
I
her.
know. No, I've always loved her. As soon as I saw her on that show, I saw her before that show, and I brought it up in the interview with she was in Harold and Kumar, Christmas one.
Yeah.
Like in a brief scene, and I for some reason I thought it was a different scene, but I haven't seen that movie since it came out because it sucked. I didn't really like that third one, but I love the first 2, but mostly nostalgia. But yeah, we had just a blast just talking about random shit.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to this show or anything.
Did you do the rewatch, man?
Well,
So that again?
Watch the interview?
No, I wasn't around. I was where was I? It was last week. Remember last week I had a lot
Yeah.
going on, and I was just it was a lot happening.
You should watch the replay though, because it was a really good interview.
Replay. I've been meaning to.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to.
Why does everyone hate 3 and 4? Because they are awful, man. I can't agree with you on this one.
In your opinion.
Of course, but I can't meet you halfway on this one, sis. Oh, they're bad.
4. I've seen 1, 2, and the remake.
Especially because, well, I'm talking. She's talking about Wishmaster.
Oh, Wishmaster. I thought she was talking about Hellraiser.
Yeah, she's talking about Wishmaster.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
They're awful.
I might check it out.
I mean, a lot of it has to do with just the severe drop in quality from even the second movie, which I forget if the second movie had a theatrical release. I don't think it was. No, it was direct to video. I'm pretty sure. Only this was released theatrically. So from this movie to the second one, there's a noticeable drop in quality, but from the second one to the third and fourth one, it's like Jesus Christ. Like, I'm sure people there's fans of those movies. I know people
different director and the actors weren't the same too. Them. So
did a plane just explode in midair? Was that a plane?
Oh yeah. Because the boss, that's Alex's boss. He wished what did he wish for? $1 million or something like that. Yeah, $1 million. And then you see his grandma signing an insurance policy for $1 million for her grandson, and then she died on that plane. Wow. So now he got his $1 million, but he killed his grandmother.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, depends how much he cared for his grandma, but his grandma does love him a lot. She says it. She says how proud of him he is, and he's a banker he owns his own jewelry business.
Oh boy.
It starts to make you think of what would be the perfect wish. If you could wish, what would be the perfect wish that would actually work out?
Well,
yeah. I know, right? Like how to circumvent his weird ways of twisting things. Like how would you word it? Like I said, it's just such a big drop in quality. The Djinn it doesn't even look the same compared to. I like the design in 2 actually more than the original here, but both the makeup and the design of the Djinn in the first 2 movies is so much better than the second one. It looks so cheap. They both feel like sci-fi movies, where at least this one and even the second one feel like bigger production films. the performance from Andrew Divoff in both of them is what makes a lot of both of those movies. He's absent from 3 and 4. He doesn't play the djinn, and the guy who played the djinn looks skinny as hell too. Like it's like an anorexigen. Like it's it's very weird how it looks, and all of that. There's no good practical effects really. There's no real kills that you see that I remember from like
pretty
the
much
majority.
people
The scripts are not good. Like
they're making these movies trying to ride the coattail of like previous ones, thinking that they're going to be successful, but they're not. Right? Like
yeah, they don't even feel like that. They feel like just like cheap knockoff fan fiction.
Yeah.
Like continuations or just like fan fiction basically in the universe. Like I don't think they reference any of the events from the first 2 movies, from this or the second. So, and the stories in both of those have nothing to do with anything in the prior films. So they're just completely their own separate things.
I see.
But there's no audience for them for sure. I do remember this. They're a lot more like not sci-fi, but like fantasy. Like there's angels and shit, like archangels and stuff, and like one of them, 3 or 4, I forget which one. That's like it's weird.
Yeah.
No, I know. I remember it's a different djinn. That's we were talking about that actually. Now, no, actually, that's not that. Why did I think that was that? Oh, because we're talking about it back and forth. Jinja, yeah, it's a completely different djinn. But no, yeah, I know. But I'm talking just about how it looks and like the performance from the dude playing the djinn. It's nowhere near the level of the makeup and design and stuff like that. I don't care if the reason that they want to explain is it's a different djinn. It still looks like shit. You know that makeup looks terrible. Because I know you've seen them. Hey, what up, Synth?
Hi.
Hi, Synth.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh my gosh, you got everybody feeling it. It's like going around feeling
yeah. This is him collecting the souls.
Collecting all his souls. Oh my goodness.
Of the ones that are alive. So.
The poor mannequin with her eyes.
Yeah, I know. She's been in there the whole time, until her soul gets collected.
Oh.
Hey, what's up? We got Kill Josh Petrino in here. What's up, Josh?
Good.
Josh did the visual effects on the Terrifier film, Terrifier 2 and 3, Stream.
Stop. That's awesome.
Cool.
Many other movies. Wrath of Becky. You can list your resume, Josh. Go ahead. You never know who else is watching.
That's awesome.
Thanks for stopping by, man. How you doing?
That's amazing.
Yeah, Josh has come on twice now. Josh has been on the channel.
I don't know if I watched that one. I don't know.
See, Josh, she don't like you. This is May, and she don't like you. She didn't watch.
I don't like him. Are you crazy? I have a whole Terrifier collection up there. You can't see it.
Yeah.
She's obsessed. She's an obsessed fan.
He worked on that really cool kill in the beginning of 3 when the neck gets the axe and it caves in and shit.
Oh.
That was his work there.
Wow.
I mean, his work's all throughout it, but that's one that I remember, Josh, you said that like gave you hell working on that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Doing well, saw that you were live, thought I'd take a minute to say hi.
The main reason why I wanted to go to that convention was because the whole Terrifier cast was going to be there, and it was awesome meeting them.
Yeah,
I know. It was cool. I saw your pictures.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, 100 hours for a 1-second shot of in that axe scene.
Kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, good job.
It's insane. It's really insane the amount of work that him and the other visual effects are. That all the effects are put into everything in those movies.
We all very much appreciate you.
Because that's insane. 100 hours for a second.
Yeah, that is insane.
Because you got to get everything just right, and I'm sure it's working on it. And I remember you saying, Josh, it was like a million times, like, no, I don't like how that looks. And you got to fix something. Then you're fixing things constantly, and then it's just a whole process of getting it right. and I'm sure it's at some point. That's what we said. At some point, it's like, all right, I got it the best I can. Like, that's it. Like, I'm done. I got it how I want it. Hey, what's up, Pack Attack? Yeah, which series has a worse part, 3 and 4? Oh, Jeepers Creepers by far, and yeah, Victor Salva sucks too for his personal shit. But by far the Jeepers Creepers.
And I love the first Jeepers Creepers. Oh man, I saw that on a date, and I was creeped out. I almost stopped liking the guy at that point, but then that was fun.
That's too funny.
These days, I'm scared. I love that.
Yeah, we were just talking about 3 and Reborn like maybe a half hour ago or something like that, and how terrible those movies are, and how well they. Have you seen Reborn, Karen? You haven't, right?
Reborn?
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers.
No, I haven't.
No.
Yeah, you saw. Did you see 3 though?
Karen.
No, I've only seen the first.
Okay, so you only saw the first 2. Yeah,
I
know.
All
right, so I was talking about how bad they are earlier, and oh god, they really are. The green screen usage is really insane, especially in Reborn. But there's a lot of CGI in 3 too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sometimes I'll catch, some of the franchise of movies, but usually I tend to stick to just the first one. Just kind of.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of series and franchises, even long-running ones like the Saw franchise and stuff that I love. But like, I'll always explore a franchise out, like as far as I feel like it's worth the investment. Which the only time I crossed that line was to cover the Puppet Master movies, all fucking 15 of those movies, and I was in so much pain watching all of those. Oh, after like the 4th or 5th one, and then there's a clip show movie right after that 5th or 6th one. Oh god, there was some I didn't even get out of bed recording the reviews. I was just laying down watching the movies, and I'm not getting up for this shit. Are you serious? Get out of here. And they rightfully so. I was right in the end. The movie sucked. It would have been a waste getting up and
see. That's another one.
Recording that review.
I need to watch Puppet Master because I've seen only like bits and pieces of it. And I did see The Littlest Reich with you, JT, which, by the way, has the worst.
That's right. That was part of it.
World that involves a pregnant lady.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie at all. That's all gone from my memory.
I remember that. It's a pregnant lady, and it's awful. A horrible scene.
Yeah, they all, because that's right. I did it live because I wanted to end it. That right? Wasn't that it? Like that was the last one. I think that was the last one. I said I gotta end this series finally because I spread it out over like 7 months or something. I was like, I can't watch these back to back. I can't. I really couldn't.
I can't do that. I could never do it. I'd never make it all the way
I love
through.
the first. I love the first 2. I love the first 2 Puppet Masters. I mean, those are very fun movies, and 3 is good. And then after that, it's like, the only franchise that I mean, that's the only franchise that I really went that far on something that I knew I wouldn't really care for anything after. That's why I stay away from Hellraiser past 3, and I've stayed away from the Amityville franchise past Possession. Basically, I've seen 3D.
Yeah, you should.
I don't remember a thing.
You should just
There's like
do
27 movies. Amityville franchise.
No,
I did Amityville Possession. I did a podcast episode on Possession with the second one, which I vastly prefer. As I said,
2 of those.
I still didn't do or talk about the original though.
No, I can't. I can't watch any of those. This is the OG and the first one, the remake. I can't watch those.
I like the Puppet Master movies, and yes, I know I'm nuts.
Yeah, that's
you're not nuts. You just like shit that you just like different shit in that. That's it.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, like there's people. I mean, like Echo was in here earlier. He loves those asylum movies, like a movie with names like that shit, like Ginger just brought up. Amityville
some
Dark
cool-
House, and like those names, like movies that like they try to trick you on Tubi. They think you're stupid to watch a movie that's like close to a popular movie, like for like people who aren't big horror fans, but they want to watch a scary movie and they see like The Conjuring of the Witch, and it even has the same artwork as like The Conjuring, and like they like little differences just to suck you in if you're a sucker, and that's what they do, and they just make these terrible movies. But there's an audience for those movies. There's people who love those type of films. Just can't. There's a standard. I mean that sounds like degrading to their opinions, but like I can't with those type of movies that low budget and that bad everything. Like I can't have fun with those.
Yeah. Oh, Echo's there.
Coming from Zero Films, Amityville Chucky.
There's
I mean, that I would watch just for the cross between the two of them.
I think I would too.
That's one I would throw on in a heartbeat. I would throw that on.
Yeah, watch it as a watch party. Get all the Chucky fans on.
Oh, also Ginger. No, that's the answer, I guess.
Amityville Shark.
I've never heard of it, and I don't think it's going to be a thing.
I don't think so. This shot right here.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, of him on the throne.
Yeah, with all the
souls
people that he stole their souls.
Is the screen red?
Well, all that effects work is cool, and that's all the people whose souls were taken.
Right. That looks
getting,
pretty
tortured in his little opal world.
Oh, the skin. That looks amazing. Oh my lord.
I love how his little horns are like wiggling and
they're going like
creepy.
Yeah. And there are like subtle differences to the makeup in 2. But I like those differences. Like I said, I like his look better. But they're close. I mean, they're very close. I think he looks fatter in this first movie. He looks a little slimmer in Wishmaster 2. That's not the sole reason I like the design better. Like this slimmer one versus the fatter one. But just an observation. He is a little fatter in this one, it looks. Mm-hmm. I love this little creature that runs after her. His little pet.
Yeah. That's the little
I don't know what it is.
That's the little lizard.
It's his little hellhound. Is that the lizard?
I think it's a lizard. It looks like it.
Yeah. It does look like a lizard creature, but it has like a big mouth instead of like the human face almost that the lizard from the beginning had.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, it could be.
But he has some weird ass pet that chases you around. Like it's not bad enough already seeing all this shit.
Yeah.
You're stuck in an opal with a demon, and you got people torturing all around you.
I could want to make an Amityville Chucky.
Yeah.
Is there actually a movie called Amityville Shark?
No.
That's
Amityville Shark, yes, but not Amityville Chucky.
No Amityville Chucky yet. Now there will be.
Or Amityville Shark House. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
With this franchise, I know you have a weird opinion with this franchise. The good ones are 1 and 3, and the even ones are the bad ones. Yeah, I can't agree with that just because of 2. I have so much nostalgia for 2, and I love 2. All right, Josh. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. We'll talk. We got to talk soon. There's a few things I want to talk to you about, ideas and stuff. But thanks for stopping by, man. There are so many Amityville movies made every year. There's its own category at the Chain Show Awards. That's fucking insane. Yeah, that's why I haven't gone past 3. Will do, man. Thanks for stopping by again. Good talking to you.
Bye.
Oh, is that the link, Ginger, you're trying to show me?
Oh, gosh.
Shark House? Okay. Gotta watch that one.
Eric, is 3 the one? Because I haven't seen those movies. I saw them when they came out, probably, or a little after, and then never watched them until I covered them for the channel like 2 years ago, and then we'll never watch them again. But I forget the story. Which is the one with
Okay.
the
3
blonde
is
chick?
Beyond the Gates of Hell.
Is that the one with the angel when there's like Archangel Michael or something that comes into play, or is that the fourth one?
Oh,
The fourth one's called Prophecy Fulfilled.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And the
But the
fourth
third one is Beyond the Gates of Hell, so that must be, I would expect, the one with the angels and stuff.
probably, yeah, because it sounds like.
Sounds like. I don't know.
I believe you, Josh. I believe it's actually its own category. That's insane how many entries it is. 3 as the Djnn. Yeah, that's okay. That's right. He actually, I think that was one of the few things that I might have praised in my review of 3 was like that guy's performance, the professor. Like the Djinn as the professor and like everything he does in that. His performance isn't bad. 4 has the Archangel. Okay. Yeah, that's awful.
Oh,
all of that stuff.
God. Oh.
Okay. See, I couldn't tell between you or Ginger if that movie existed. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. This is a terrible sword fight. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, that one is worse. I'll give it like much worse than 3, like for
Is
sure.
it like super CGI?
I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure. Right, Eric? There's a lot of CGI in them. It all looks sci-fi, like just straight up like a sci-fi film. I forget if they might have even like debuted on sci-fi back in the day. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. It felt like it. That makes sense. Yeah, I did not know that was Sean Connery's son, who plays the Djinn in 3. Oh, here's Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was an emotional scene. I won't spoil it because you guys haven't seen it. But his scene in Bloodlines is that shit hit home.
Yeah,
like 100%.
He was speaking from the heart. It wasn't.
He improvised it.
Unscripted.
Yeah, it was unscripted, and he was talking to his fans basically and to everybody.
Yeah. That's another one that when I first watched Candyman, my gosh, I was so scared.
I love that movie.
Scared me.
Candyman
I was really, really scared. This is back when I still didn't like horror, but
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and I was so scared. Oh my Lord.
Eric, it's not a CGI sword. I was just talking about like CGI in the movies themselves, but yeah, it's a regular sword that they're using, and it's a terrible sword fight. like he says, it's not choreographed. It's bad. It's so bad that you get to that scene and you're just like, how did we get here from this movie, this first one?
Yeah.
It probably feels like they didn't even know what they were doing.
Yeah. This whole ending sequence is just littered with effects, like amazing effects work. It's wild eye level, but yeah, it's just
yikes.
And it's funny because I didn't remember it. Like any movie that I don't like, I usually block out most of the memories unless I really, and it's rare that I can't with a movie and it's so terrible. That's not something that happens often. I always try to find good things, but that's the only time I'll remember like a lot of a movie if it really pissed me off for some reason. But I block out most of that. I wouldn't have remembered that until Eric said it about the sword fight. But as soon as you said it, Eric, it instantly came back in my head. And yeah, it is.
He said, as you wish.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is
so cool.
This whole sequence is great.
just exploded into a million pieces.
Yeah, I love that.
The
This
snake.
guy's face is fucking peeling. Yeah, the snakes are cool. Even that's like the CGI looks fine. For me, the CGI in this N2 hold up pretty much fine. I mean, the Kane Hodder thing earlier.
Oh, the piano
Go through
part.
the bars. That's Rob Kurtzman, the director, who gets decapitated here
Oh, the piano
with the
wire.
piano wire.
Oh, the
And
head.
oops.
Oh, God. This is very Final Destination.
Yeah, right. Just everything that could possibly go wrong, going wrong.
Oh my God, he said not yet human. Oh my God, that's so cool. Very soon I will be. Wow, that was a cool line. He said, "Oh my God," he said, "Not yet human, but soon I will be." And that was so cool.
That's right. AJ Cook is the one in the third Wishmaster. She's blonde. Yeah, part 4 is the one with the love story too. Yeah, all of that is so stupid. It's so bad. What were they thinking? Sharkenstein and Bigfoot vs. Zombies are those are two different movies. Sharkenstein and Bigfoot vs. Zombies are two movies that took multiple attempts to watch and finish. I couldn't have maybe gathered that from the titles just due to how bad they are.
Djnn,
Bigfoot versus zombies.
This is why I say don't let Echo pick your movie because you might be watching one of those.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Karen, you were in there when Echo
AJ Cook
traumatized me watching Trauma. He did. He made me watch the worst movie in the.
He's doing Trauma Week too.
Yeah, he's trying to traumatize me again.
he's always causing trouble.
Yeah,
Always causing trouble, Echo.
and me like a dummy. I sat there and watched the whole thing.
You learn. Then you learn.
Never again. No, ningún trauma for life. No. Get out of here with your trauma.
When Elden Ring came out, the game that I challenge on a lot, there's a boss in there that is a serpent, like with a face on the side of it, that has a sword he pulls out of his mouth. And those details weren't relevant, but I'm adding them. His voice sounded just like the Djinn's, like in a cutscene, to the point that I had to look up the voice actor and make sure it wasn't Andrew Divoff doing the voice. It sounds just like the Djinn.
Wow.
She almost got killed by Suze.
Yeah. All these things come to life.
That is so cool. Okay, I'm liking this. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. Ginger is a huge Trauma fan.
Echo's still there lurking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not saying you don't watch good movies.
No, Echo watches horror.
We're just talking about the portion of movies you watch that are the bad ones.
I love him to death.
We're just talking the ones you tease us with, Echo.
Yeah, exactly. And I love some of those teases because those Birdemic were fun.
They can be fun. Yeah.
It's probably the people you watch it with.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The tentacle thing is cool as hell.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's coming out of Robert Englund's mouth.
They're all gonna come to life too? All the statues?
Oh, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. You never saw it, so I can't say for sure.
You never saw it. They look so creepy. Oh, no.
Why is she walking so slow? I'd be thinking through that room. Are you kidding me? I would be walking slow, peering at every creepy statue, knowing that anything's possible with this guy. Are you kidding me?
All right, but the makeup looks amazing because they really
does.
Yeah, right.
Oh, oh, that looks so cool. Oh no, that's Stone, my guy. Like, what are you doing? Can't shoot him.
See, May, that Echo has a message for you. MayAnn should have been there the night of The Dead Don't Die in Dallas. People
No.
were already all ready for a bad movie, only get blown away by how deep the movie gets at times.
No. He made me watch, what was it, Echo? Something Chainsaw Massacre? Something. What was that? No, I don't trust you.
I know it's not Texas Chainsaw Massacre because you're talking negatively about it.
No, I love Texas. No, it was a Wood Chipper Massacre. Have you ever seen that?
Wood Chipper Massacre. I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it.
There was a wood chipper in
No,
one,
I've never seen it.
and there was not really a massacre. It was just the whole movie was a massacre, actually.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
A massacre of a film
Yeah, it was.
in every way. That was like Legend of the Lizard Men, or Man, whatever the fuck that title is. That was so bad. That was the last movie that I like ranted on, like 100%.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
that's like one of those movies on Tubi, those cheap like Z grade movies. Oh,
I don't
so
do Tubi. You know what movie I gotta watch again? The first one that was, I think that was the first one that I saw your review for, Incantation. Remember?
oh yeah, that's right.
Channel, and
That was a good movie. I gotta rewatch that.
And I watched it. I need to rewatch that. I feel like Karen will love that movie.
Incantation.
Incantation.
Is that a Shudder one, man?
No, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's Netflix distributed.
So
It's a Taiwanese horror movie.
Taiwanese. Oh, it was so good, Karen.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Really, really good. And that's
it's found footage, Karen.
Yeah,
but it also has like some type of like engagement, like with you as the audience too. That adds a lot to it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I love
Netflix. You said, well, if I get Netflix. It here.
Yeah. If not, it's some movie somewhere.
Is it new or is it old?
It came out like 2022, 2020. Yeah, 2021, 2022.
Okay. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2022 probably, because that was the year I started the channel, and that's when I reviewed it. When I reviewed it, it came out. So yeah, it had to have been like 2022.
Okay. And MayAnn, you were talking about that movie that you saw, Bring Her Back?
Yeah, it was so good. It was.
How did you get to see it?
Don't say anything about it. I mean, it's good is fine. Like that's good. I already heard praise. I already heard praise a lot about it.
Scary.
I can't wait to see that.
Scary, like, you know, it's not it's not supernatural horror like that. It does have supernatural elements, but it doesn't have like the crazy jump scares. But is just insane. It goes wild. It involves children.
The trailer looks amazing.
Wild. I love it.
It's by the directors of Talk to Me.
Talk to Me, yeah.
The same directors of Talk to Me. I really loved it.
But you guys got it. We don't have it here yet. I have to wait. It's not in theaters yet here. So.
It's coming out on the 30th. It's not out yet.
Well, how did you get to see it then?
Early screening.
You see why I hate living here?
Yeah, come over.
See? You could have had the movie watched and analyzed by now.
I know.
No, I talked to a few friends who have seen it, and they are raving about it.
Yeah, well, the trailer looks so good. Like it looks like it's going to be.
Do you remember? The lady that plays the foster mom, Sally Atkins. Do you remember her in The Shape of Water? She's in that movie.
Yeah.
Water. Oh my gosh, she's amazing in this movie.
Yeah. She's in it. Okay. That's even better.
Loved her. Really, really loved the performances were like my favorite part because they were so good and so believable.
Okay.
You really fell for everyone because they play their part amazingly.
Yeah, it's on the top of my watch list as soon as I can watch it. Hey, Wood Chipper Massacre was a total letdown. It's why Echo doesn't make Wood Chipper jokes anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, note to
Which
self, won't watch
which
that
movie,
one.
Nan?
What movie
Nan,
you
which
know?
movie?
Like,
Yeah, what movie are you watching?
I love the statue part. They look crazy.
I know, right? They did a really good job with that.
Oh, and
And
then
like
their
even
heads.
like the CGI beam that just happened, like it's still fine.
Yeah,
This,
I
Like,
think
yeah,
they
this is
mixed everything with practical effects, and they put a lot of effort
Yeah.
and thought into it, so it works okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, how you make a stone statue explode? There's no other way other than CGI.
Oh, incantation. Oh yeah, I know you won't.
I don't think Nana's gonna like it. It's not your cup of tea, Nana.
Nan hates sound footage.
Go in blind, Karen, because something happens at the end that you're gonna be like, really? Did you just do that to me? I don't know if you remember what it is, JT.
What?
He's probably not gonna remember. I don't want to say because I don't want Karen to know
Don't
the
say
whole
it, 'cause I don't want a spoiler.
they do at the end with the
Oh,
incantation.
okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. I
It's-
know. That's
I-
great. That's
love
an awesome. It has such an awesome ending.
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
good. It's a good ending, or it's a bad. Why did I watch this?
No, it's a
No,
good
it's
ending.
not.
It's a very good
It's good.
ending.
Good. Okay.
No, it's
It's
Is it
just
a
a great
long
movie.
No,
it's like
I'm-
2 hours. Is it 2 hours or is it short of that?
I don't remember, but you don't. It doesn't feel like at no point you feel
It
like
doesn't
it's
feel there's no downtime at all.
through. Yeah,
Okay.
I
I'll check
really
it out.
enjoyed it.
Sure.
And I'm not the biggest found footage, fan, but that one I
Yeah.
really enjoyed.
Was good. Some of them are good. I'm not like huge follower.
Some of them are good.
films,
Enjoy
but
the one that you watched, what is it? The Michael King, the Possession of Michael
Oh, the
King.
Possession of Michael King.
I loved that movie. I loved that.
I've been
What was
talking about
cool-
that movie for years because it's so underrated.
Mr. Dan was on the show, and it was really cool because at the beginning he was like, okay, and you could tell he didn't really like it. I was like, oh no, wait, and then he totally fell into it.
I actually went back and watched it again because I wanted to pay attention.
That's because it has a great story.
Times. I love it every time.
It has a great script.
Really good.
Like that's what it has a great script, and that's something a lot of found footage movies don't have. Are good scripts.
Yeah,
and
like
good
that.
acting too. His performance is great.
Yeah, I did enjoy that one a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, how did she go back to? Wait, the guy is back. Didn't he die? This guy?
Yeah, she wished that the way she got rid of the djinn is by wishing that Joe Pilato's character wasn't drunk on the job the day that she dropped the statue, so it wouldn't release him.
So
we talked too much and she missed the whole end of the movie.
That's what I get. I did see him going back into the thing. I did see him.
So he got his statue unharmed, unbroken, unharmed, like it's a living thing.
She was clever. She was super clever, and she came up with a wish that he couldn't contradict.
I love this. Okay,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, it's such a fun movie.
Oh yeah,
definitely give it another watch sometime with the second one.
Usually
like back to back.
I definitely do that, but because then I want to see like exactly what's happening. But
exactly. I do the same thing with like if I do a watch along of a movie I haven't done a video on, then I'll still have to do a video eventually of that movie, just to have like my thoughts just alone condensed in my weird way, and just get them out there.
Right.
But yeah, it's a blast watching this movie every single time, and two.
This is really good. No, I liked it a lot.
It's so underrated. Like it's fairly known. I mean, if you're even a moderate horror fan, I mean, I feel most people have at least heard of Wishmaster, if not have seen it.
I had heard of it, but I have never seen any, not even a clip. I didn't even know that the djinn looked that way or that he was.
That's the best way to see it, though. That's awesome.
I don't know none of that.
But like he really should have become like as big as Michael Myers and Freddy and all the big horror icons.
It is kind of weird that he didn't. Yeah. It is kind of strange,
They should do another movie. And I remember I mean Andrew's for the idea. We talked about that very briefly about the possibility of maybe like having a fifth movie. He said he'd be down to do it, which would be exciting. So
Yeah.
that was fun. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank everybody in the chat for hanging out.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
thank you for having us. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I finally watched it and I could finally say
I know.
movie.
Yeah.
What's going on your channels this week or coming up? Karen, what's going on in yours?
So tomorrow evening, I have a double feature thing happening on 2 separate channels. On my channel, the lovely MayAnn is going to hang out with me.
Nice.
Wait,
And we're going to watch.
That's on Saturday.
It's called, MayAnn. What's it called?
Saturday. Okay, yes.
The Dark and the Wicked. We're going to watch together. So that's going to be super fun. It'll be girls' night.
Isn't that Brian Bertino?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, the Strangers director.
And it's time watch for Karen. Second time watch for me.
Yeah, I've never seen
it.
it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen it since it came out. I don't remember too much.
I love that movie, and I know it's
right
up.
Cool.
Excited.
I remember liking it. That'll be fun. And then maybe what's going on your channel?
I don't know.
Random stuff whenever. Kind of. That's exactly what I was going to say with mine too.
I do have footage from the horror con that I went to that I have to upload. That I have.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I want to see that for sure.
I got to do that. So.
Oh, you got to do that. So, oh, cool! I can't wait.
There you go. Yeah, that'll be fun to watch for sure. I want to see all the people.
Super fun. How about you, JT?
And Final Destination Bloodlines. I got to edit that review, so it'll probably come out tomorrow. Then Carrie, Brian De Palma's Carrie is the next deep dive. And Synth. What's today? Thursday. How about like Saturday night? I'll message you after this, but maybe like Saturday night or Sunday night or something like that. I'm down to finally do that Demon Night watch for sure. Next week, Wishmaster 2. Nah.
No, we'll do 4.
I don't know.
Let's do 4.
We'll do 4 instead. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. Night, kids, and MayAnn. Night, Echo.
Good night, Echo.
Hanging out, buddy.
Heck,
Don't call her MayAnn though. But all right, good night, Echo. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys again for coming on, and yeah, we'll just talk to everybody soon.
Okay.
All right,
Bye,
good night.
guys.